It can never be too loud, right here. Rage 4800, excuse me, 4800. Hey, we're about to do some dyno testing, and they're always here. Big Jeff, why are we doing dynamic? You gotta do certified, blah, blah, blah. Well, I might just do that in this video, okay? I might just do certified runs on this Rage 4800, but I'm always gonna do dynamic, because I think in a car, that's what you're really gonna get. So, watch the video and see what happens. You can see we're starting at 15.6, so we'll end up right around 15. Dynamic mode, 1 ohm, start dyno, and unpause. 53.35. I'm just curious. Let's see what this thing does at 2 ohm dynamic. Here we go. So 3086. That was killer. Let's go at it one more time. I almost want to turn the gain up. Let's just do a 1 ohm certified, see what happens. It's either gonna go up in flames or we get close to the power. Here we go. Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up. Excuse my language. Ha 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 ha. 5,000 watts, 1 ohm certified at 15 volts. I don't even like certified numbers. All right, let's sum this up. We did dynamic runs of 53.35 at 1 ohm, went down to 2 ohm at 3086, and then certified runs, 1 ohm certified, 5,500 watts. So it did its power, and I took it apart. Watch the video to see the rest, man. This is cool. 4,800 watts with this little amp with 4 fans. Holy cow. Now, first thing you see is these transformers, which was some old school stuff B2 Audio used to do. And these just aren't thin stickers that peel up from heat. Beautiful red board. And we're gonna get a closer look at that in a second. But I wanted to show you, here's the cool thing. So that's just like tin. And you would think, well, that's not great for heat. No, but what they did is, this part is very thick. And then I noticed, I was like, man, it's not a lot of MOSFETs. They actually did a sandwich under the board to put more and also allow that heat to go out. I mean, this is stuff that normal companies don't think about because they're just picking some items and saying, hey, produce this. I mean, really cool. So just to get a closer look, I'm gonna pull that fan off. I'm gonna pull that set of fans off. So 4 fans, and I can even tell the way they're mounted. It's a push-pull system. Really cool. Let me see here. You got the Rage 4800 on the board. The sandwich design, I'm gonna show you. Let me turn on the up close and personal so you get really what I'm talking about. Because you might think I'm crazy. Okay, so do you see that gap? Right there, you can see all the extra MOSFETs. Okay, so you see that, which keeps the board more empty, keeps the footprint small, and those are directly on this really thick. And that's probably, here, let's take a look how thick this is. That's over a 1/4 inch, excuse me. Yep, that's a 1/4 inch. So let's get a little closer here. So you have the B2 Rage 4800. You have a rack of MOSFETs and then more underneath. I mean, the board is clean. You have your transformers, you have your capacitors. And I've never seen this as a different type of glue. This isn't really like glue, it's almost like an epoxy. And why is that important? This is not gonna move, and I would hate to have to take that apart and replace them. And I wouldn't be surprised, I'm not gonna take the whole thing out, but I wouldn't be surprised if, I think it's called SMD, surface mount soldering or something like that. Again, the technology, and we're not talking about apps, we're talking about the design he came up with to take something that is almost 5,000 watts in this small footprint, not Brazilian, and then to do that, to keep heat, was add the extra fans and then a 1/4 inch of whatever this is made out of to dissipate the heat, and then wedge underneath the board the rest of the parts that you need. And then really cool, what I was talking about was the potentiometers. Let's turn up close and personal. The potentiometers are metal, but they're clicks. So that's how precise you can set your amp. I mean, it's just a really cool out of the box B2 Audio way. Okay, So, yeah, it's not a $300 amp, right? It's not a Martz or a Tower amp or a Stetson, but it's not a Brazilian. And it's definitely, for 5,000 watts to be in that $500 range for some of this quality, it's not for everybody, but it is for the people that actually want SQ, because it's not just this, it's everything in there that makes the processing of the sounds and the frequencies and everything else. Then you have the efficiency. So 5,000 watts, and they're saying it's not going to pull more than 400 amps. That's really cool. So this is just a beautiful design. It took a lot of feedback that has come in with the relaunch in the USA. I mean, down to this. Let me turn on the Big Jeff cam. And you can see the B2 here. I don't know if you can hear that. That's metal. All right. Now on the back, you have Celsius and Fahrenheit, and also that potentiometer. And then this clicks. I really like that. On the bass knob, you usually want up and down, but if you're trying to get to a certain point, you don't want to move, this is the way to go. And then also being able to adjust your voltage. Parts wise, some normal type screws, and then 2 Allen wrenches, obviously for the speaker, the remote turn on, and then the 0 gauge inputs. Beautiful board. So, hey, this is the unboxing. We're gonna do dynos on the 35 and the 4800.